Edward Teach, a name that would become synonymous with terror and maritime plunder, is better known to history as Blackbeard. He stands as one of the most infamous pirates to ever sail the high seas, his legend enduring through centuries. Born around 1680, likely in the bustling port city of Bristol, England, Teach's early life remains shrouded in mystery. Few definitive records exist to illuminate his formative years before he embarked on a life at sea. It is widely believed that Teach began his seafaring career not as a pirate, but as a privateer. This legal form of piracy allowed armed merchant ships to attack enemy vessels during wartime. He served with distinction during Queen Anne's War, a major conflict that spanned from 1702 to 1713. This period provided him with invaluable experience in naval combat and strategy. During his time as a privateer, Teach honed crucial skills in ship handling, navigation, and the art of naval engagement. These experiences would prove foundational for his later career. The brutal realities of wartime privateering likely instilled in him a taste for violence and a comfort with the lawless nature of the open ocean. This environment shaped the man he would become. With the cessation of Queen Anne's War, many privateers found themselves without employment, leading some to turn to illicit activities. Teach was among those who transitioned from legal privateering to outright piracy. He joined the crew of the notorious pirate Captain Benjamin Hornigold, a seasoned buccaneer operating out of the Bahamas. This alliance marked a pivotal moment in Teach's ascent. Teach quickly demonstrated a natural aptitude for leadership and a keen understanding of maritime warfare. He rapidly rose through the ranks within Hornigold's formidable crew. Beyond his strategic prowess, Teach possessed a remarkable flair for theatrics. He understood the power of intimidation and how to cultivate a fearsome reputation. In 1717, Captain Hornigold decided to retire from piracy, accepting a royal pardon. This left a significant power vacuum within his fleet. Seizing the opportunity, Teach took control of a large French slave ship that Hornigold's crew had recently captured. This vessel would become the cornerstone of his burgeoning power. He renamed the captured ship the Queen Anne's Revenge, a name that would soon strike fear into the hearts of sailors across the Atlantic. It was a bold declaration of his new identity. The Queen Anne's Revenge was a formidable vessel, armed with dozens of cannons. It became Blackbeard's flagship, a symbol of his growing might and ambition. This powerful ship, bristling with weaponry, not only served as his primary means of attack, but also projected an image of overwhelming force. It was a floating fortress. Blackbeard's fearsome reputation was built on far more than just the impressive firepower of his flagship. He meticulously cultivated a deliberate image designed to inspire terror. He was known for his long, thick black beard, which he often braided and tied with colorful ribbons. This distinctive facial hair became the source of his infamous moniker. To enhance his terrifying appearance, Blackbeard would light slow-burning fuses under his hat and weave them into his beard. These smoldering cords created a menacing cloud of smoke around his head. This dramatic display, combined with his imposing stature, created a truly terrifying spectacle. It was a psychological weapon designed to disarm his opponents before a single shot was fired. Blackbeard masterfully employed psychological warfare to strike fear into the hearts of his enemies. He understood that a reputation for ruthlessness could be more effective than brute force. His tactics often led to the swift surrender of merchant ships without a fight. The mere sight of the Queen Anne's Revenge and the legend of Blackbeard were often enough to compel capitulation. Blackbeard's reign of terror, though intense, lasted for approximately 2 years. During this relatively short period, he carved out a fearsome legacy. He terrorized the shipping lanes of the Caribbean Sea and extended his depredations along the Atlantic coast of North America. His reach was extensive and devastating. Blackbeard captured numerous ships, plundering their valuable cargo and often holding their crews for ransom. His raids were systematic and highly profitable. He established a strategic base of operations in Ocracoke Inlet, North Carolina. This secluded haven provided a safe harbor for his fleet and a place to plan his next moves. The escalating pirate threat, particularly Blackbeard's audacious blockade of Charleston, South Carolina, prompted colonial authorities to launch a decisive campaign to eliminate him. Merchants and the public alike demanded action. In November 1718, Lieutenant Robert Maynard of the Royal Navy was dispatched to hunt down the notorious pirate. He cornered Blackbeard's ship in Ocracoke Inlet. A bloody and desperate battle ensued off the coast of Ocracoke Island. Blackbeard, despite being outnumbered, fought with characteristic ferocity. Blackbeard was ultimately defeated in the fierce engagement, succumbing to overwhelming force. His legendary resistance was finally broken. He was killed by multiple gunshot wounds and severe stab wounds during the hand-to-hand combat. His demise marked the end of a fearsome era. As a stark warning to other pirates and a testament to his defeat, Blackbeard's head was severed and hung from the bowsprit of Lieutenant Maynard's ship. It was a grim trophy. Blackbeard's legend, far from fading, lived on powerfully after his death. His dramatic end only served to cement his place in history. His flamboyant persona, ruthless yet often bloodless tactics, and dramatic demise ensured his enduring fame. He became a figure of myth as much as history. Blackbeard is widely regarded as the quintessential pirate, embodying many of the romanticized and terrifying aspects of the golden age of piracy. He set the standard. He symbolizes adventure, greed, and the lawless spirit of the high seas. His story captures the imagination, representing a time of untamed freedom and danger. His tale continues to fascinate and inspire countless stories, films, and works of art. The allure of the Pirate King remains potent. Blackbeard remains one of the most recognizable and enduring figures in pirate lore, his name echoing through history as a true terror of the high seas.